Hello, good morning. Time is 6:15 on Thursday morning. We're up bright and early. Beautiful day. It's going to be a bit of a warm one. Just out at the front garden here. At some point we do have to get, don't know what that was, that satellite receiver up onto the wall. It's another job. Got coffee brewing. I've got a little cat by my feet. Need to do some weeding. We need to get some more patio furniture for here. We moved it out the front. So yeah, beautiful day. Oh, I just love this view. I just love that looking through there. Old farmer's down at the bottom gate there on his field. If he drives up here, I'm out in my t-shirt and my pants. So I'm just going to go back round the corner again. I'm limping. I suffer from what do they call it? Plantar fasciitis or something like that. And it just flares up every now and again. It flared up yesterday. It'll be bad for a couple of days and it'll totally disappear. But yeah, need to get on the painkillers again today. So yeah, beautiful day. Blue sky. I'm going to have a cup of coffee and then we've got Davey the plumber coming today. We're going to put the cabinet in and reroute some of the water pipe and waste pipes. Because the utility room, as you know, is having a bit of a makeover and we're swapping things around. So yeah, all go. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, start of the day. Let's hope it all goes well. There is a slight issue. I noticed last night there was a slight leak on the new water pipe on the joint where it's sort of L-shaped joint. So that needs looking at. So yeah, there's the sunroom. And we had to move a repotted cheese plant out because little cat just kept attacking it and it wasn't dealing with it well. The bloody lawn looks like it needs mowing again soon. Right, speak to you all later. Hello, so back in the utility room. Probably help if I put a light on. There we go. So, looks like a bomb's dropped. Washing machine, dishwasher, cabinet, tumble dryer, and then there's another cabinet in the kitchen. So where the tumble dryer is, the washing machine's going where the tumble dryer is now, and then there's a worktop which is that along there, will be on top of the cabinet, and then the supporting beam, and there's little cabinet. That's not really a good idea up on there, is it? Because it's likely to fall over. Not so little anymore actually. So anyway, so washing machine, tumble dryer, dishwasher. So all the pipe work has to come from over there, and at the moment it's over there, and it has to then come all the way down there. Then the cabinet goes in, but that end, because then we've got the big American double fridge freezer to go in there, in the end, in the corner, in that bit where the plug sockets are. Yeah. And that's the plan. So the plan today is to get the pipe work rejigged, and the cabinet in. After that, I've got no idea. I don't know how it's going to go then. Worktop, and I've got to cut 2 pieces of board, MDF board, white MDF board like this here, which will help support, one will screw into that wall, and one will be about halfway down, well, where my finger is, the other side of the tumble dryer, in between the tumble dryer, and then that'll help support the stop moaning, and don't drink all that water in there, because that's the bit that I've got to prove that it was leaking. He's drinking it. So anyway, that's the plan. Downstairs bathroom is a storage area at the moment. It's even got me wellies in the bath. We've got an upstairs bathroom, so that's why this one's like it is. Oh, and we've also got the filtration system to put in. Yeah, all good stuff. There's the other cabinet in here, and that has got 4 drawers. The washing bag, that's got 4 drawers, which I've made the drawers, but I haven't put the handles on yet. Right, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I haven't had a cup of coffee yet. So that's more or less the plan for the day. We're getting there. And I've put 1 coat of white paint on this wall. And it looks alright actually. Doesn't look too bad at all. Then a cat is in my boot. He's mental. And I hoovered up at it yesterday, doesn't look like it. Yeah. Right, let's give you some breakfast, that might help you out a bit. Right, speak to us all later. Hello, well, we made a bit of progress today. New pipe work's gone in. Took some faffing because it came from behind this wall here. We had to join up to that, and it was a different size pipe to the pipe that's there. And we had to connect down there, reroute it. This is a temporary fix for the night. Sink's going there. That's going to be a drawer unit, 4 drawers. Dishwasher, washing machine, and a tumble dryer, which is obviously there, will be going, oh, there's a worktop that goes from there to the end, and then on top of the worktop will go the tumble dryer, which will go there, and then the freezer will go in there, And that blue tank is part of the filtration system, for those that don't know anything about filtration systems. There's 2 filters, big thing like that, and then there's a smaller one, and then there's a UV light, which is that chromy tube in the window. And the water goes through the big one first, through the UV light, and then through the little filter. And then that is, oh, and there's the sink. And the tap is in the bath along with me wellies. So in here, he's just woken up, he's been asleep all day. Now he's having a pee right by the door. Good boy. Well, I don't know if it's good peeing right by the door, but I can't. So anyway, there's the worktop. There's the kickboard. That needs another coat. And the shelves can go up. And they're touching up with paint, but I do need to paint a little bit down there tonight. So I'm going to get on and do that now. And that's more or less my job's done for the day. Apart from packing away. I've also got to drill holes into the tiled flooring, but I can't do that really until I know where I'm going with all of this. So I can't, there's no point in me drilling the holes because I don't know where it's going 100%, because I don't know where the pipework's going, so I can't push these back until I know where all the pipework's going, and then where the until I've got the worktop on top, I want to be 100% certain that I'm right at the very end, otherwise it's going to look a bit weird. So I need that right at the very end. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you do. So anyway, yeah, that's the plan. Very loosely. And then I've had to bodge this bit. I've had to put a backing bit in, wood glued. And the only way I could get it to stay in was wood glued one end, and now I can screw in the other end. Drill a pilot hole, drill a hole through. So then I can fit these 2 bits back in, because there's nothing to attach them to. They were cut out with no way of attaching them back in, so I'm having to adapt and improvise. My saw horses need to get packed away, circular saw. I've also got to go shopping tonight, and this here, this is all the pipe work that has to go back in. Well, we're getting new pipe work, but that's all apart from that. All this pipe work here and all the pipe work there, and then there's a bit more up there, all has to go back in. There's the old UV light, it's double the size, and of course we ain't got room for that. So yeah, it's been a day. I've also done a trailer full of chicken shit and finished off the compost bins. Oh, and I've also swapped the wheels back on the Fiat. I've now got the space saver off and the proper one back on. And I tried out I've been carrying around for me for about 1.5 years now, 2 years, a jet wash, Karcher K5 power washer thing. And I had no idea whether, I got it for nothing, and I had no idea whether it was working or not. So I've carried it about, and I've got round to plugging it in today, and it works. There's a bit missing. There's but I think you buy those separately. It's like the bottles that you put the foam into. I need to investigate a bit more, but yeah, no, it works a treat. I washed the Fiat off because it was absolutely covered in bird shit, and yeah. So I'm just going to have a quick tidy up now. So I've more or less done for the day. The rest I can do tomorrow. I've got to paint. That'll take 5-10 minutes. So I'm going to paint, and then I'm going to go and get something to eat. Then I'm going to go to Afford to do a bit of shopping, because I've got no food in the house. I've run out, more or less. Got no bread, and I'm running low on milk. And little cat is down there. He's been sleeping all day since this morning, since about 10-11 o'clock. 10 o'clock, he's been zonked out. I've been in a couple of times to see where he was, and he's just sprawled out flat in the sunroom. So yeah, progress has been made. Tomorrow the filtration system will be going in, and once that's in, the worktop can go on, and then we can put the sides on, the supporting ends. Well, once the filtration's in, they can then run the pipe. It's going to run the pipe up to the washing machine and the dishwasher. Then we can secure the worktop, cut a hole in the worktop, fit the sink, and then we can get the fridge out. That'd be a mission, because it's bloody heavy and it's full of stuff. So anyway, there he is down there. You see him? Don't know if you can hear that. It's the planes from Lossiemouth. What's he seen? I think he's seen himself in the thing. So Beatrice today has been with her chicks all day. She met up with them first thing this morning and hung about. I went up and gave them a load of scratch corn and everything, and they ate happily all together. Bond, not sure, being the man of the house, is just not sure what's going on now. He's yeah, he ain't got a clue. I need to have a cup of tea. Before I do anything else, I need a cup of tea. Bolt has just come in, he's eating, which is why little one's out here. So we can get a shot at having something to eat in peace. So that's about it really. That's today, done and dusted. As I said, I've still got a bit more to do. Yeah. Oh, we've had, what have we had? One dead mouse. One swallow which was caught by little cat, and then I've rescued about 2 or 3 fledglings, I think, that have just been sat around. Swallows, you know, and they're tiny, and they've had a go at flying out the nest and then not really got very far, and so I've picked them up and put them somewhere about the way, otherwise they'd get mauled by the cat. And yeah, they've gone from where I put them, so I guess they've flown away. Or the cat's eaten them, one or the other, I don't know, but I'm pretending I don't know anything about that. So anyway, I think I've said enough. I shall speak to you all tomorrow. Speak to you later. Hello. You might have heard of me talking about the filtration system. So this is it in all its glory. Try and walk you through it. I don't know whether I need a light on or not. Hang on, let's try and put a light on. Might be able to see a bit more. Yeah, maybe. Right, so you can see the stopcock down there. One with a tap on. So that's when the cold water feed comes in. So it goes up into that blue pipe. I've got a stick I can point to. Yeah, maybe this. So it comes in here, up this pipe, and into this first filter. Put it down there. Into this first filter. Goes through there, comes out here, goes down here, and then it goes into this silver tube here. And that's got a UV light in it. And what that does is, well, it sort of sterilises the water. Don't ask me how, but it does. And then it goes up this pipe here, and then into this big blue tank, which is full of granules of some description. I've got no idea what it is, what it's in there, whether it's a stone or I don't know what it is. But it goes into there. And then that's it. So it goes through 3 stages of filtration. A little filter to get all the lumps out. then a UV light to kill all the bacteria, and then a final filter to filter it, and then it goes back into the water system. So at the moment we've got 2 feeds here, cold and cold, washing machine, dishwasher that I'm plumbing up later, and then we've got hot and cold. Can't remember which way around it is, but hot and cold. So that's the 2 feeds, which will go up to the tap. Yeah, so that's the cabinet, first cabinet bolted in now. The American fridge freezer we've got a slight issue with, purely and simply. Tried to move it in here yesterday, and then remembered as we tried to get it in through the door, because it's in the other side of there, is that we didn't bring it in this way because we couldn't get it to go through the door. The doors were too small. That was a really low door. So it came in through the sunroom and we had to take the door off now. And that was a real struggle for 2 burly blokes, 2 removal blokes who do it on a daily basis. So there's no way I'm going to be doing it. So I looked online, and I thought there must be a way of taking the doors off, and there is. So it's an LG fridge. They showed us how to take the doors off, so I'm going to have a go at taking the doors off and then slide through. So that's the plan. So that's for on Sunday. We're going to be trying doing that. So then we've got first cabinet with a filtration system in it, has 2 doors on it. Then we've got the other little cabinet there, 400mm cabinet, and that's got 4 drawers to be fitted. Then I've got the dishwasher, then the washing machine, then I've got this separation plate board which acts as a support as well, which has to be screwed to the floor and screwed to the back wall, with cutouts put in so that the pipes can get run through. And then there's one that goes on the end, which is a final one, which is when the worktop is put in. So I can bolt that one in straight away because I know where it's going. That one can't go in, the end one can't go in until such times as the board is on top, the work surface. Once the work surface is on top and screwed in and bolted in, I can then put the sink in, cut the hole for the sink. But before I do any of that, or the board, or plumb that in, or even bolt this into place, I need to finish off this in here, which is the this will be the windowsill. So I did a mock-up of it yesterday, and I thought, brilliant, I've got it sussed. But what I failed to realise was the mock-up I used, I thought this worktop, that's the same size as mine, that's no problem at all, it's bound to be the same size, and it didn't even think it would be different. But no, it's 1/4 inch thinner. This one's 1/4 inch thinner than my one, so that would work 100% if it was, because that's what I laid on top of here to represent the worktop, and then I've made sure that this was the same height and I was within a millimetre, so I was bang on. Trouble is I'm 1/4 inch out, so I've managed to find some wood which is an extra 1/4 inch thicker, and I've laid those down as the bearers, so I can just raise this up, and then on top of this is my melamine, not melamine, my whiteboard, which is I'm using for the windowsill, and that should be able to be slotted in there once I've cut it to size, which is going to be fiddly because the edges aren't straight, they bow in. You can see that one probably better bows in, that there's an angle to it. So I've got to cut them at an angle, and then I've got to fit the 2 end pieces. So there's still a gap around the window frame, so there's still a gap to be done, filled in. And there is a board that runs along the back, which I still might put in as well, which would be quite cool because that covers up all the gaps and oval bits. So we should be alright, So the plan this morning then is get the windowsill done, well, pull these 2 bits out, bits of kit out, do the windowsill, get that in, screwed in, sorted, and then I can put the cabinet in, screw that both together, plumb in the dishwasher, well, get that board in first, so I've got to screw it to the floor and cut it, so I can do that with the dishwasher out. And then once that's in, all I've got to do is get the worktop on the top. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that because it's bloody heavy. That might be a Sunday job. Get that on, screw it onto the worktops, onto the boards, and then we're done. That's the plan. That's the plan. In the meantime, it's a beautiful day. There's the old filtration UV light, and you can see it's twice the size of the new one. And the bulbs for these you've got to change every year. This bulb in here costs 70 quid, and the bulb in the new one costs 20. And this is an outdated system that's now defunct. They don't even use this system anymore. So not quite sure what to do with it. I could sell it, see if anyone wants it. Yeah, I'll probably do that, see if anyone wants it. Put it up for sale. And then yeah, beautiful view. I took the covers off the sofa, I think it must have been Monday. And you know what, I haven't sat on the bloody thing once this week. Not once. It's just been a slog. It's just been a slog. I thought I was going to have a nice relaxing week. You know, go at my own pace. Nothing to worry about but myself this week because the gorgeous Kira's been away. Just, you know, just, you know, do my thing. And of course I've been flat out every day. And I've had either the groundsman, Aki and Alan, or Davey the plumber in. And it's just been constant. So yeah, I don't know, what can you do, eh? The joys. So I can't really complain when I've got a view like that. So before I do anything more, and we got down through there, I don't know if you can see that. We've got Graham, our farmer, he's playing the field. There'll be a load of crows in there later. I suspect the guinea fowl will be down there looking for worms. So yeah, it's and I've got to tidy the house up because the gorgeous Kira's back, and they get back at 10 o'clock tonight. I've got to pick them up from the train station at Invaluable, and I've got to pick them up from there at 10 o'clock tonight. 12-hour trip up in this heat. Hope the aircon doesn't break down on the train for them. They're coming back by train because they got too much luggage. Anyway, yeah, I haven't sat down bloody once on here. Got some water on it, it'll dry off. It's supposed to be hot today, hottest day. I got into the car and it read 32 yesterday. It was 28 once I got going. But I've done no wood chopping or sorting for the last couple of weeks, and I've got to mow all the lawns before Wednesday. So yeah, this week is going to be this weekend, and next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is going to be bloody busy. And tidying up, of course, which won't take long. I mean, it's only a bit of pipe work lying around, so it won't take long. And it's like people go, "When are you going to start renovating?" Well, I'd love to. I just ain't got enough hours in the day. So anyway, I'm going to have a cup of coffee just to set myself straight, regroup, rethink about what I'm doing, how I'm going to do it, and then we're going to crack on. These satellite dishes got to come off as well. They remind myself every morning. You know, it goes, oh yeah, it's only 4 bolts holding it on. I can guarantee it won't be as simple as that. Oh, here's little cat. He's just turned up. Turned up yesterday with a present for the plumber. It was a big rabbit with only one. It had a leg missing. I think Walter had already got to it. So there's little cat, full of it, absolutely full of it. Oh, you're mad. He climbed up the side of the house the other day. He was halfway up the house, climbed up the edge. We found Walter 20 up. There's trees up there, obviously, and we found Walter 20 foot up a tree the other day. We heard him meowing, looked round and thought, what's that moving in the trees? It's a bloody cat. What are you doing, little cat? You're not right in the head either, are you? You got the, what I was going to say, you got the wind up your arse. There's no wind today. Yeah. So that's the state of play today. Got to go and pick the girls up. Goat girl's back tonight as well. She's coming back. You're not right, are you? You're a proper he comes from farmyard stock. And he's definitely farmyard stock. Every day he comes back with a mouse or a swallow, or yesterday you're not right in the head. You're not right. Or yesterday, oh, there's a Bond crowing. Or like yesterday, a rabbit with 3 legs. Yeah. It was dead. You know, see what I mean? Guinea fowl are off. Ah dear. Right. Coffee. I need coffee. Where's he going now? Sit and watch him. He's just a bit of a time waster, because he's just so unpredictable as to what he's going to do next. You don't know whether he's going to come up and lick you or come up and attack you. And he hadn't peed on the bed all week. He's been really good. He's got the hang of the tray. Either that or he just pees on the bed because Kira's here. Boys together and all that, you know. Well, he's enjoying himself, isn't he? Absolute loon. Right, I've got to crack on. Well, I've got to go and have a coffee. Is this chair wet? No, dry enough to sit on. Right, I'll speak to you all later on.